It's time to talk about a man. A man with an ass. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man with an ass. Yeah. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man who had a burst on May 1st. Why? Because he had a thirst. He stroked his dong until it burst.
If you put glasses on her, they're twins.
You put glasses on me, and I'll let him fuck me.
All right, that was something that you just said right now.
How much for Boogie to fuck you? How much? How much?
Let's watch some of this. Jesus
what?
Christ!
No, wait. What if he took? What if he took care of your family?
I have a feeling.
Took care of your family.
This is Jay's way of saying he doesn't want to watch this because he will not stop fucking talking.
He's fascinating.
He won't even let me press the play button.
Oh, dude, if we get past 56 seconds, it'll be a miracle.
Now the other guy, we watched like 17 videos. Boogie. I'm gonna press. I'm gonna press play. Jay, I'm pressing play.
Well, fucking play it then.
Are you crazy?
She'll call me daddy because she has no clue who her real daddy is.
Hey, our friend.
Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Did you drink my Mountain Dew?
She wanted money after we broke up. I wasn't going to give it to her. She made that video to punish me.
Did you cuck me, Des? It's another Thanksgiving.
Yeah. That's something you should talk about publicly.
Die.
That intro's actually pretty good.
It is.
Boogie 2988 is a notorious lolcow that's been on YouTube since the very beginning.
You forget how super fat he was at one point. It's kind of crazy. It's like he's like, it's like beyond not having a chin. It's like, wow.
He would mainly be known for his character Francis, who was used to mock himself and nerd culture in general.
Didn't we watch a lot of
and they're both yeah, we watched the first 45 seconds. Yeah, then they're both named Dez. They are so identical that they are both have the same fucking name. Dude, that's weird. That is really fucking, when you see pictures of them and see how much they look alike, like he has a type and it's like, and they're both, and Dez came, the original Dez, came from a trauma home too.
Dude, it is actually fascinating. How's it possible?
Because he molds them and crafts them, but I guess the original Dez, it's weird to refer to.
Wait a minute. I don't agree with the molding and crafting. I swear to God, I think she's molding and crafting him this time.
How? What are you talking about, dude? She
holds
the new girl.
The new girl controls him. He doesn't control her.
No, absolutely not. She said she wouldn't even leave him if he cheated on her.
Yeah,
no way.
Because she's in control. That's my theory.
No,
I honestly think she is. That's what I think.
Are you just trying to be a contrarian with everything tonight? No way. She's 20.
Listen. Don't go chasing waterfalls on this one.
Listen, I'm gonna chase your ass and clap your cheeks.
She's
think 20,
but you think Boogie's controlling her?
Dude, he's going to get pissed at me for, I can't find the interview. I used to have it in Dropbox. I've seen manipulative Boogie one-on-one. That's all I'll say for now until I find it.
Well, for the record, I haven't seen him interact with her other than the documentary.
I've seen the manipulative side of him, okay? And there is a reason why his ex, I am sure, said if you try to put me in this documentary, he couldn't even talk about her really, except minus the bathroom. You notice that's the only thing he brought up really about his ex, because she said, I'll sue. I'm telling you, he has a type. He looks for them to be damaged and trauma-riddled, and then they latch onto him to the point where he could fuck someone else and they won't leave him. And then the original Dez wisened up.
You think that he controls this new girl 110%?
I don't know the percentage, but yes, she already has, like, she's codependent on him in an unhealthy way. For her to say that he could cheat on me and I would be mad, but I would stay with him.
Where's that from? The documentary? I didn't see that.
I think there's like a secondary video that it was cut out of the documentary, but there was another video he put up on his channel, which is amazing that he would do that, where she literally says that. Yeah.
Then that's different then.
Time for the video.
I'm a goddamn Mountain Dew. Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Did you drink my Mountain Dew?
You could tell this a long time ago because this is when the baggy pants were still in style.
Boogie would also go out to portray himself as a nice guy to the point where he was considered.
Well, I don't think, was his ex-wife much younger than him? I don't know.
The Fred Rogers of YouTube at one point.
But I want to leave you with this. I want to leave you with two things. I want to leave you with a very heartfelt personal thank you. And this is to everybody who's ever clicked the subscribe button, whether you stayed or you didn't, whether you're part of the million that are here now or just someone who watched for 6 months. Maybe you found out Francis wasn't real and you decided you hated me. Maybe you saw one of my miserable attempts at trying to be fun.
How did you not know Francis wasn't real?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And you didn't like it. And
I think he's just saying that.
Just
like,
as long
there's
as
not
you're-
a single person.
I'm assuming. Well, no, you. There's some people you never know. People think I'm literally a life coach, and circled it and pointed it out to me.
I saw that on Twitter.
Yeah. So remember, there are stupid fucking people on this planet.
Ever part of my life and ever part of this career, thank you. But for those of you who I love you, and I hope you stay forever, and I hope we can continue to do this until we're both in the ground.
That being a wholesome guy on YouTube would crumble, and he would pivot into saying that he was just a good guy who liked edgy jokes.
I mean, if you ask my opinion or ask one of my friends' opinions, I'm a genuinely good person that likes to fuck around on the internet and likes to make offensive jokes. That's who I am. That's what I am. I treat the people that are in my life with love and kindness and respect. But when I get the opportunity, I like to fuck around on the internet. It's possible to be a very kind and loving and good person, just like I am on my YouTube videos, but still make stupid, goofy, edgy jokes just like I do on Twitter. I know that's possible because that's what I'm doing. I don't know why people...
Yeah, but your whole facade was being the wholesome fat guy, and that's all people wanted.
Dude, I remember when he got his teeth, I was so amazed and happy for him.
Insist I have to be one or the other. You either a perfect person who never makes jokes, or you're a bad, evil person who makes jokes, so all that good stuff you do is now washed away. Fuck you.
Yeah, well, welcome to the internet, dude, where people... Why do you think there's so many people like, hi, my name is so-and-so, and we're going to do an overview of something today, so I don't have to say a product that's negative or positive, so I don't piss anybody off, and I never give political takes. Why do you think everyone's like that? Because once you had this persona, people only wanted the persona. They also wanted the mega ultra largeness. Like... Yeah. You're still fat. I'm fat too, but you're not like...
You know what, though? I'll say this. If he had his teeth fixed, he didn't do the edgy jokes, and he just stayed positive, he would have been gigantic.
He could... but the thing... And what fucked him up was, he just went down that negative, woe is me. He got addicted to, like, I guess the comfort he thought he was getting from being miserable every day, and it doesn't work.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. And then on top of it, how you fed the trolls and the whole psyops thing you fucking did with like, yeah, I didn't really get swatted, and here's what I actually happened, and my friend from the FBI told me to do this, which, yeah, okay.
Sir, what's that story?
It's so confusing and convoluted. He did something to set up the trolls, and it ended up backfiring spectacularly on him. I've watched it a billion times sober as a judge, and it's just like, it's so convoluted that it still doesn't make sense. But he lied about some shit. And then on top of that, spending the money on the hookers, and you were...
Oh, God.
Yeah. When you could have essentially paid off your house.
Question. Is there anything that can be done to save him?
I mean, like I said, if he wasn't so unstable, he could stream. But the problem is that once someone triggers him, because he's still easily triggered, and he admits this himself, he's going to lose it with the streams.
People aren't that simple. At least I'm not that simple.
Despite this angle trying to say he's a good guy, his views and treatment of women would tell a different story. Before making videos on YouTube, he would run an adult website blog. Boogie would run of this blog with his recommendations for adult videos, but it would also contain his celebrity and political rants. One such rant would be directed at Kelly Pickler.
Holy shit, I didn't know this.
Kelly Pickler from American Idol is a complete and total slut. Need proof? She went to her prom with her vagina hanging out. Oh my... goodbye, Mr. Rogers. Jesus Christ.
Idol saying that she was a complete and total slut saying that she went to her prom in a dress with her vagina hanging out. An anonymous commenter would say, "That's not her vagina, you idiot. It's her stomach." Boogie would respond with, "Dude, that's her fucking pubic hair. If you're not smart enough to recognize that, you need to get off the internet and find a real woman for a change." Someone would correct him saying that's the shadow of her stomach, and Boogie would apologize and concede this point, but then go on to say that's where her pubic hair should be, because on every woman he's ever licked, that's where it started. And
Okay. Why would he say that?
Because he's nuts, dude.
That is fucking insane for him to say that. Oh my god.
You know, and yeah, it's from a super long time ago. I get that. However, he's, you know, just me and my hooker wasn't that long ago. And then spending almost $250,000 on hookers was also not that long ago. And yeah. Anyway, fart in my face and
so wait a minute. Let me also say this. The guy who was it okay, am I wrong about this? Was he not physically abused by his mother? Horribly?
Yeah.
So we're surprised of this guy's actions when he didn't get any mental help for that. That's what happened. That's what happens.
Yeah, Boogie's fucked up.
Wait a minute. Somebody's saying he lied about that. He fucking lied about his mom beating him with a frying pan? I thought that was a store of hammer or something, right?
Who the hell knows, dude? Who the hell knows what's true and a lie with him anymore?
Yeah, that right there is actually how he lost everything. The moment
once you can't trust anything out of anybody's mouth, you know, especially when you've used your trauma to garner sympathy from your audience and accrue an audience, you're good. That's it. Like,
it's over. Like, you can't. How do you get that back?
Your brand is done. Like I said, he could live stream, but he's not stable enough to live stream. He would lose his mind every fucking day if someone said something to him.
I can't fucking believe this. This is insane.
He felt the need to also say, "Oh, and if that's her belly shadow, that makes her fat." Boogie would go on to make a post saying, "Oh no, I'm stuck in Africa."
Whoa. Where's he going with this? Where is he?
I'm going to read it. Viewer discretion advised. And who knows? Look, man, that's awful if he was. I'm not trying to downplay it. You don't know what the fuck to believe. And then, like, Boogie, you said you previewed and greenlit this documentary, but now you're saying all the numbers that the director had in there were off about your finances? Yeah. So why would you greenlight it?
I know. So there you go.
So Boogie, I'm sorry, dude. I don't believe a fucking thing that comes out of your mouth. You're like, in terms of believing things that you say, you're like one step away from Quantum TV. Sorry. Any of you good folks who have visited my contact page know that I've got a subscription to all different chat programs. I use Yahoo as well, and I use all of these programs via one actual program called Trillion. Well, I don't get spammed on MSN, ICQ, and AOL, holy mid-2000s, just Yahoo, but Yahoo makes up for it by getting me 900 spam messages a day. They vary widely. Some folks claim they've seen your personal, even if you don't have one. They claim you're super compatible, even though you can't answer any personal questions. They often talk in an exact script, or they use broken English. Sometimes they're a computer bot that does it or spams the URL, and sometimes it's a real person. I am often very mean to these people. I don't know why. It's just second nature to me. I've told them to die, or to die slowly. Sometimes I tell them to die painfully. Sometimes I tell them to go fuck themselves, or alternatively, to do something demeaning to themselves first and then go fuck themselves, then follow it up with death. Now, as a person who has gotten prank calls, I've never told someone to kill themselves. I have told someone to come drive to my house and eat my ass, though. I woke up to no less than 3 spam messages this morning, all 3 people who have seen my profile and think they're very compatible, and that they went to Africa for varying reasons and are now stuck without money to get back to, well, different parts of the U.S. I had a woman do that to me, but she said she was like in Germany, and so I was like, yeah, okay, you know how you could get money? Get a job. My reply has been back to the same. Stay in Africa and get AIDS and die, you cocksuckers. Does this make me a bad person? If it does, who gives a shit? Well, goodbye, Mr. Rogers. I'm just saying, it sure seems to be an insurmountable amount of attractive white women getting trapped in Africa. My advice, don't go there if you don't have a round trip ticket. Okay.
To summarize this, he would just complain about all the spam messages he would get about women being stuck in Africa and needing help. He would reply with, "Stay in Africa, get AIDS, and die, you cocksuckers." It sure seems to be an insurmountable amount of attractive white women getting trapped in Africa. Boogie would address this old blog, saying that he was upset by what he signed his name to and the jokes they made on that blog. In 2009, Boogie's mother would pass away, and he would fall into a deep depression where he claimed he would almost take his own life. During this time, Boogie would meet a woman.
Dude, oh my god. They're clones. It's fucking bizarre.
Named Desiree, and they would bond over the fact they both had lost someone close to them. Notably, she was a fan of Boogie's videos prior to them meeting.
Life has a way of working out, because I met this redheaded girl who saw my videos, and she was really sad too, because she had just buried her best friend, and she had just buried her brother.
Nothing like coming together over grief. That really worked out.
We started talking, and it was awesome.
They were both fans too.
Really interested in each other, but her life was complicated and my life was complicated, and we were just too far apart, and we didn't think we could make it work, and that kind of sucked. But you know, they say never say never. Life has a way of surprising you. Eventually we managed to work it out, and that redheaded girl moved down here to live with me. We've been together now for 3 years. We're in love, and I'm happier now than I've ever been.
Yeah, that didn't age well, huh?
They would go on to date for multiple years.
Nope.
Oh man, I mean, look, shit happens.
Whoa! Did he made a video and proposed to her in the video like this, or he's just talking about how he did?
Oh, did that really happen?
Well, we're about to find out. Yes, it is the video. Look, I shot this video on Friday and used it to propose to the love of my life. Wow.
And Boogie would...
Yeah, that's a great idea. But see, it kind of shows like everything was about the YouTube shit.
Propose in 2012. They would get married in 2013. By the end of 2017, they would initiate the divorce process and finalize the divorce in 2018. Once the divorce was finalized, Boogie would make a video in 2018 saying,
is this guy using like a $12 microphone in his bathroom while he's sitting over his sink taking a shit?
Yeah, that's one thing I was going to bring up these quote-unquote documentaries.
Like, why is the microphone here? What are you doing? Like, get a fucking snowball microphone and problem solved.
And I don't plan to moving forward, because I think I'm finally at a really good place. Some things I want to say about the last year, because I don't ever want to make another video about it. I probably will have to. You know how the internet is. You know, there's always drama that crops up. Someone will say this, someone will say that. I'll need to correct this. I'll need to correct that. I'll need to tweet about it. I might have to make a video. So chances are I'll be forced back into talking about it again, but I really don't want to. I want to say everything I have to say.
About 2 months after this video, and his character Francis talking to themselves with an effigy of his ex-wife. This video can be viewed in a disturbing light, as it seems that Boogie is vocalizing his insecurities.
Yeah, Dames, it pisses me off.
And would end the video with him destroying his ex-wife's effigy.
You are the most untrustworthy person on the planet. Do you understand?
So he's like imaginary fighting with his wife in a... Oh boy.
This is getting weird.
Weird.
Understand that? You're an actual sociopath. You're an actual psychopath. You are the reason she left. Okay? And you know that. Yeah, Boogie. I'm why she left. I'm also the only reason you found her to begin with, okay? It's another Thanksgiving ruined by you. It's another Easter.
Is he pretending that's his wife?
Yes.
Is this his... And Boogie's going to pretend to be assaulting his imaginary wife that's a mannequin. Let's go. Thing.
Ruined by you! I really loved you. I really did.
This is insane.
Yeah, this is like what a madman does. Listen, I just bid on 6 more mini disc recorders right now. Let's go.
I fucking knew it. Loved me. Well, I know you loved him. I know you hated me. You hated all of it, didn't you?
Is that drool in his beard? I hope fucking...
I think it is. I saw that too, and I thought, this is getting out of hand.
This is getting gross.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second, though. What does it say on the wall? Is it saying psychopath?
Yeah, what is with all this writing? Psychopath, psychopath, psychopath. Dude, he is out of his fucking mind.
How old is this?
It's like a few years ago. It's not that long ago. I mean, it's like right after they got divorced.
You hated YouTube.
Like, think about how much time it took. I'm psychotic. I'm a psychopath. Psychopath. I'm a psychopath. He's saying what she was saying to him here. Like, I'm not, I'm not Dr. Phil. We may have a large cranium, but yeah, this is the writings of a madman. This is like what you would see on the walls in Fear 3 towards the end of the game. Literally.
Well, the real question is this a room in his house? I guess it is in the attic, right? Because I could see the roof
you
there.
can see the insulation up on top.
So he literally went in a closet. So my theory is that this closet still exists in the house. And I bet you it's still there. We should ask him. We should say, is the fucking lunacy closet still there?
Oh, he definitely anger fucks fleshlights in there and screams. He lifts up all 6 of his flaps and he's just power fucking a fleshlight in there. Look what you've done to me!
With one hot light on the top of the room.
And the meat flaps going like...
Jesus Christ.
It's making that noise too. It's like... Like imagine if you did Fear slow mode on it. It would be like... as he's thrusting.
Okay.
That was something that I just did and said, and I probably shouldn't have. That's another YouTuber's house, not Boogie's.
Wait,
is it?
Whose is it?
So is this like it's still weird. It doesn't matter if he did this with man behind a camera, kid behind a camera. The guy's fucking 40. Stop it. You're not a kid.
Is that the guy that keeps putting videos up of his grandfather?
Fucking McJuggernuggets.
Sorry, is that the YouTuber with the angry grandpa?
Yeah, the psycho dad. That was during the whole fake rage period. Francis was a part of that, whether Boogie wants to admit it or not.
Oh yeah, when that old guy was angry, and that's all I remember.
You hated the fame. You hated the fans. You hated the trips.
This is still him like venting right now. I don't care what anybody says.
Dude, what's crazy is he's still how long is this?
I don't know. We're about to find out though.
When I met you, I was a 600-pound man on disability. All right? Look at me now!
Why even put on the corny-ass voice? This is just you raging at your wife, dude.
Look at me now! And you know what? You're the one who did that. You're the one who did that. You're the one that came into our life when we had given up.
Yeah,
wait a minute. He's saying our life, and he's talking about himself and his character. This is lunacy. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care if he's doing this, but this is still a madman. This is absolutely fucking batshit insane. There is nothing. First off, he's a shit actor, so it's not acting.
If he starts fucking that mannequin thing, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, he's gonna leave and jerk off too.
Absolutely, I'm gonna fucking definitely.
We had given up hope. We'd given up on ourselves. We'd given up on our career. We'd given up on our job. And you took us out of that bed where we were ready to die. And you helped us work every single day. You helped us develop me, not just...
Yeah, Boogie, it's almost like getting in relationships that are starting off with both of you damaged, and that's what's making you bond is bad.
As a person, not just me as a character, but you taught us how to live when we were ready to die. And everything we...
How many fucking times does he say, I'm going to die? I'm dying. I'm going to do it. Like, dude, it's the boy who cried wolf lasts how long?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, everything's like, well, I thought, why did you put all your money in crypto and not save anything? Well, I thought I was going to die. Why did you spend money on hookers instead of paying off your house? Because I thought I was going to die. Like, I'm not saying he wasn't suicidal. I'm not saying you shouldn't take suicide seriously. But you can't... Well, my brain doesn't work right, so every bad life choice I make is my history's fault. Come on, dude.
Does that make you feel superior? Does that make you feel loved? Because it's made me hate you. You want to see crazy? I can show you crazy.
Oh my god.
And he's pretending that is his ex-wife.
Or he's pretending it's Keemstar's dick.
I've never seen this and it's like this before. I haven't seen the whole thing. This is absolutely... This destroyed his career alone. Because this shows that he was probably... Boogie, I'm sorry, man. God. You can't... It doesn't... I don't... Yeah, he's about to have a nervous breakdown. This ain't Francis.
Yeah, or a heart attack. Oh my god, he's ripping the... Oh my god.
Miserable as I've ever been.
Boogie would go on to say,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
"Do
whoa,
not
whoa,
read
whoa!
too much
Did he
into
actually
it."
hit the camera there? Or was
Yeah, he did. He knocked over the camera.
Holy shit! That was sexy.
First up, let me remind
That
you,
was-
this is
that
just
was fucking sexy.
this is just a stupid sketch. Don't read. Oh my God,
And that
Boogie,
he just
shut the
needed a-
fuck up. Okay, there was more truth to that by your actions and your facial expressions and your vocal inflection. That was not an act. You suck at acting, so it wasn't an act. The only person who's worse than you at acting is Philip Burnell.
Reason to
Bubbles,
go psycho
bubbles.
in the series. For many, it seemed to be odd timing that his divorce was
Bubbles,
just finalized,
bubbles,
and
bubbles.
this would happen 2 months later. Later, Boogie would appear on the podcast and at some point discuss his divorce, revealing that his
This divorce. What?
Yeah,
What?
what the fuck was that?
Well, I guess when you're sitting there perched up like a fucking hawk in your on your fucking bathroom sink with your mic 6 miles away from you, you're gonna say divorce.
wife had to walk on eggshells around him. On a later live stream, he would also clarify that his relationship was not perfect and they fought regularly.
We're
That's a shocker.
in a loop in which my anxiety was so bad that she was kind of walking on eggshells all the time because she was afraid of scaring me, upsetting me, hurting me. And that the way she reacted to
Just
my
fucking
anxiety was
communicate,
very
anyways.
frequently with fight or flight.
Yeah, but dude, he's so broken that it
And
must have
yeah,
been
you're
like
right,
a
like-
nightmare.
Anything he says, you're like, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah." And then all of a sudden, he's not.
Yeah, and not to be an asshole, like so, because of all the damage that he has, it's like anything. I'm sure he probably freaked out over stupid shit. You know, imagine having to live like that. Like, while you're like one. I kind of know because that girl that I dated, or the woman I should say that I dated, who was jealous. It was like, if I glanced at somebody, she would like not talk to me for 2 days. So that's why I was like. When she did that at my cousin's wedding, I was like, "Get the fuck away from me."
That's
Go
what's
home.
that's what's gonna happen when I come to see you. If I look at somebody else, you're gonna be pissed.
I'm just gonna slap your cheeks like bongos and yodel.
And for her, that mostly meant fight. So I would become anxious.
Imagine if there was like a scary, there was like a horror movie, Dangerous Loads, starring Dreamcast guy. He's gonna keep coming.
over something. And when I become anxious, I become a little angry. I become a little edgy. Not abusive or stretching the
Yeah, no,
imagination,
you
but just
become-
I need to focus on this right now. I need to be left alone. Let me focus on this.
Yeah.
Right? And that would be enough to make her feel bad. And then when
Sure.
she would feel bad, she would become angry or upset or anxious or sad or whatever. And so then that would make me feel more anxious. And that would
just
make her feel
triggers
more
each
anxious.
other.
And
I know,
so
I mean,
we ended up like this
I know exactly
domino
what you
effect,
mean.
Yeah.
right? And so what we really need.
Was me and my wife's relationship perfect? No. Did we argue from time to time? Yes. I think most couples do. Did I ever stand and scream in her face about fucking, tell her I wish she was fucking dead? Or, I don't know.
On Boogie's
That means yes.
Yep.
Why would you talk about any of this live?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
Christ.
is stupidity.
Creamcast guy. Keep shooting loads to different counties.
35th birthday, he would call his ex-wife on a live stream, leading to multiple awkward moments and revelations of their past relationship.
I made it to 45. What do you think about that?
It's impressive.
Yeah, I didn't think I would.
Only another 40 to go.
Another 40, Des? You hate me that much that you want me to live to be 90 fucking 85?
Oh, but you have to finish the engagement story about how you picked a fight with me about
Oh.
how I never watch your videos anymore.
Yeah, so
I was working like 60-hour weeks.
I
You,
know,
Like, you
it
don't
was-
even...
This is like legitimately embarrassing.
This is horrible. So he used to get mad at her because she wasn't watching his videos because she was working. Yeah, there you go. There's your proof, Jay, that who controls who with his new Dez. It's like getting a new Hondo. I had the old Civic. Now I got the new Civic.
Dude, it actually
with the
it
same
actually
paint.
is exactly what you said. He's traded in his ex-wife for the new model.
Yeah. And it's the same thing. They both bonded on trauma. And this shows everything. He used to get mad when she didn't watch the videos. Like, he used to, hey, what's my video about today? And he would get pissed off. Oh, that's so sad. That's
How fucking
pathetic.
How crazy would it be if I dyed my hair like that girl he's dating when I came to see you and we pretended that we were dating.
We could do like a skit, like a parody one, like when Tim and Eric did, where he Tim Heidecker was the dad, the pizza delivery guy, and you could just we'll do it like that, and you put on a blonde wig, and we'll go through the whole thing where I beat up a mannequin.
Blonde wig? My hair is fucking blonde.
Is it your whole hair? Like I thought it was just like the back of it. I don't know.
No, look, it's blonde.
Listen, dress up like Brad Pitt from Legends of the Fall and suck my cock.
You don't even care about my videos. You don't even watch them. I'm like, what are you talking about? I help you film them all the time.
That's so fucking weird. He knows it's weird. I can tell by his fake laugh. Get angry because she's working and not watching your videos? The Hawaii nuclear warning years ago was actually Dreamcast guy shooting a load on vacation. Everyone's gonna, oh no, he's gonna get pissed.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna take his trolley.
Didn't he say that he had a shirt on saying this is the only shirt that doesn't have cum on it? Didn't he literally have a shirt that said that?
Yep.
So what do you want me to say, man? Keep coming. Keep coming on my town.
How much for 6 a.m. says Wes?
No way. Not doing 6 a.m.
Wes, if you donate $600 to me directly right now on stream, I'll stay until 6 a.m.
No.
But you have 1 minute. 1 minute, Wes.
This has nothing to do with me. So do not anyone look at me.
1 minute. I'll set the timer, Wes. Here we go. 600 US. Ready? Let's see.
Why'd you do 600? Because 500 is the max for Super Chat. And you know I always give you the money right away.
Yeah, I know that. Hang on.
And why are we arguing about this? I'm dying right now.
They have like this crazy picture of you and I and like
Wes, if you actually do this, I'm making it abundantly clear I am only on here till 1. Thank you. God bless.
What happened? Did you cuck me, Des?
Did I cuck you?
Yeah, did you screw TJ behind my back or whatever?
What TJ?
It's because Remington isn't attractive, but TJ was hot.
What the fuck? Why would you talk about this during a live stream? Dude, this is like manipulative shit. Goodbye, Mr. Rogers. Hello, damaged goods middle-aged man.
25 seconds.
Hot as shit. I mean, he's like, he's a gay guy who takes really good care of himself. At the end of the day, confirm or deny this. Let's see what you think. We got divorced just because it wasn't working.
Right.
Is that pretty much it? We just weren't happy?
So
10 seconds.
Yeah.
All right. That's pretty much it.
We were going down a path where we just
5
were
seconds.
not clicking, and we were fighting, and we were resenting each other.
It's over.
Things, and
it's over.
I didn't want that to be the end of our story, where we spent the next 20 years of our lives hating each other, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you still. Thank you for being such a good friend. I really appreciate you.
Some would view this as emotional.
Thank you for being such a good friend. Jesus.
After
that he called his ex-wife on his birthday, and leading to multiple discussions that would reveal that he was potentially verbally abusive. While Boogie's divorce was ongoing...
Well, this kind of was manipulation right here. This kind of was manipulation right here in and of itself. You know what I mean?
He would engage in a relationship with a cam girl named Lucy Fox. The relationship wouldn't last long, but
fuck.
Lucy Fox would later release a video.
What the hell are you talking about? You're like on a different planet. What's up?
That girl. He got that girl?
Oh. Well, dude, she was like, he probably paid for her.
Claiming that Boogie was verbally abusive and emotionally manipulative.
Never mind.
It was on a website. I'm not going to say what kind of website, but you can probably figure it out. And I, thought, oh, this must be a joke. So since I have been a fan of said asshole for many years, I decided, okay, well, he can't be a bad guy, so I'll just go over it and see how it is. Since I was a fan, and I thought, oh, well, nothing bad will come out of it, because, everyone thinks he's such a great guy.
Yeah, he has money.
Was nice at first.
He has money, that's it.
And I thought, well, let's see how it goes. He seems like a nice guy.
She's in Arkansas 6.
Jesus,
going
you're
through some
savage.
stuff, so I thought I would be there for him and help him through some stuff.
I'm kidding.
So
Not really.
that's what I did. You know, I would go over to his house every day. I'd take care of him, have him talk about, you know,
Clean.
his issues, and, you know.
Yeah,
What?
Boogie, get into mini disc. It's cheaper and it's not hookers.
Listen,
And
I'm a Toronto 10. Let's go.
All
Wait,
the hate
I missed a little bit.
So that's what I did. You know, I would go over to his house every day. I'd take care of him, have him talk about, you know, his.
What's with having him have to be taken care of? Like,
I know. That's
it's
weird.
Issues.
That's like when I come to see you, you're going to be like, make me a lasagna, make me a veal.
And blah, 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 blah.
Shut up. I want to hear what you said. Again, you talked over it.
Make me a lasagna.
So that's what I did. You know, I would go over to his house every day. I'd take care of him, have him talk about, you know, his issues and, you know, all the hate he was getting and blah, 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 blah. And I kind of just...
Oh, God. It was like, wow, woe is me. Let me trauma dump on you. And if you don't listen, then I'll get pissed off.
Make me lasagna. Fuck the birds. Feed the birds. Fuck me. Jesus Christ.
How are you the one who goes off the deep end? And I'm the one who's all potted out.
I don't know.
listened to it, you know? And one thing led to another, and we started forming a relationship.
Yes.
Guys, do you play
dealing with
D&D?
some
I've got this
emotional
set of
problems
books.
and Dealing with, you know, his own shit. And I was pretty much taking care of him every day.
Hey, and look what Dez is doing. The new Dez. Excuse me, sorry. The PlayStation 5 Dez. PlayStation 5 Slim Dez. Is mowing his lawn, trimming his trees. Are you noticing a pattern?
Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Rogers. Hello, sex pest weirdo. Yeah. Take care of me like a child and do all the fucking shit for me. Oh,
Listen.
my God.
Listen, come in your hand and rub it in my hair.
for a job, then, you know, I have to be at home in order to be on cam. Well, I couldn't do that because it would turn into an argument every time I tried to leave.
Yeah, now you could say this is hearsay, but then if you go by what his wife was saying, he was on the phone confirming it. But think about like how when he was like, "Hey, remember when I used to be mad when you didn't watch my videos?" Like, yeah, if you're not like babying him, this is the pattern. He gets all pissy. It's so bizarre.
Well, wait, she was trying to go home to be a cam girl still.
She was trying to do her job, and he's like, "You're gonna leave me alone?"
Why are you trying to leave me? You know I need somebody right now. Blah, 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 blah. You know. I'd wait for him to finish up doing his work and whatever, and pretty much I was not making any income. I was scraping to get by, to be honest with you. Like I'd ask him, "Hey, can I put some money into my bank account so I wouldn't get an overdraft?" Okay, well, here's, you know, $20. Cool. So I would do that, and then, you know, I have bills to pay, you know. I don't want to get into detail about my personal life because I know none of you really give a shit. But I was dealing with some stuff on my own, but that was never important. Things were good at the beginning. But it got to the point where every night I'd go home in tears because asshole.
Wait. She'd go home, but I thought she said that he wouldn't let her.
But she still would, but he would like guilt her. Yeah.
Okay. I thought there was a bit of a lie there. That's okay.
Yeah. No, there's no lie.
I mean, you know, about everything. Oh, you're not here enough. You aren't, you know, you're just fucking annoying and you just don't want to listen to me, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, she would go home, but he would guilt her, is what she's
You don't
saying.
mean shit. You're just a fucking piece of shit. Okay, well.
He would say that?
Appreciate it.
I believe it. I believe it because I know something that happened firsthand that unfortunately I can't prove because I no longer have the evidence, which sucks.
What?
Anyway.
Boogie yelled at you.
But at the end of the day,
Yeah, he yelled at me. He kind of did this gaslighting shit to me. I always kept it, but I never made it public. But
wait, I was joking. He did for real?
Yeah.
we did have.
Or what screen are we on? Sorry, I paused it. Oh, we're back on the screen. We're back on the right.
How long is this fucking
an
woman
emotional
going to tell the same
connection,
thing? We
and
get
he
it.
did care about
Get
me.
to a point.
And
Something
so one day
happened?
He decided that he was just going to continuously scream and yell at me every single day, and I got tired of it. I got tired of being treated like I was dirt on the side of the road, and I was tired of being treated like I was less than. What I went through was.
Uh-oh. Rich, she's going to cry, Rich.
Dun,
What I
dun,
went through
dun,
was some.
Rich, play the Oblivion music, quick.
What I went through is something nobody should have to endure, and the fact that I know that he's doing this to other people, to other girls that are younger than me, makes me very upset.
Boogie would go on to say that they were all lies.
It's like a bad acting 101 there.
Yeah.
Huh. And he might do it to other girls.
Yeah,
But,
dude, there's something about that girl that's sort of weird.
However, I do believe some of what she has said.
Yeah, but I mean, Are you think she's acting there slightly?
Oh, wow, you gave him the fart. I'm empty, dude. I just shit, so I have no farts, Jay McFly, but thank you.
That she just wanted money, and go on to explain how well he treated his ex-wife with the money he had.
What about the other video that a girl made about you? She was lying through her fucking teeth. Listen to that video. Go watch that video. She literally complains about money 98% of that time of the video. She was mad that she didn't get money from me. She got mad that she didn't get enough money from me. She wanted money after we broke up.
Yeah.
I was going to give it to her. She made that video to punish me. As simple as that. I just like to think, but why did she say those things in particular? Because she knew that would be the most damaging to me. Because she thought that would be the most damaging to me. I think she knew if she said the R word, which thank God she didn't. I think that she accused me of rape. That wouldn't seem likely or even possible, as fat and ugly as I was. Which is a good thing, because
how would that not be possible? I don't think he did. I'm not saying that, but how would that not be possible?
The way I was built then and the way I'm built now, I don't think I could force myself on somebody. So I think she understood that accusing me, if she was going to make something up, I think she was smart enough to know that accusing me of
Can I say something on that regard?
was not something that was going to stick.
Yeah.
When he was that big, I mean, he does slightly have a point that it would kind of be, well, like, it'd be difficult to actually get it into somebody. Like, it's not like he could just walk up and go, okay, I'm putting it in, and that's that. It's like, when he's like that, how would he do it? He'd have to, like, lift himself in a weird way while she was screaming. It just seems... And also, can I just say this? Why is he bringing that up? She didn't say anything about that, did she?
That is true. Yeah,
so
it's weird.
Why the fuck would he even bring up the R word when she didn't even say anything about
herself?
Herself being touched by him, or the R word. He brought it up. That is weird.
You have a point there, sir.
You know what that is? That's Boogie. That's true. May 1st Bird said Boogie's gaslighting there. Dude, that's Boogie's deflecting here by bringing up a fucking serious thing that obviously never happened because she didn't bring it up. But he's bringing it up to deflect all the other important things she said in her speech. That's what's happening here.
Oh, this is getting weird.
Yeah,
you have a point.
That's exactly what he's doing here. He's throwing himself under the bus by adding more controversy on top for people to go, oh my God, yeah, he didn't do that. Oh my, and they're starting to sideline everything else that she said. Remember all the screaming he did to her? No one's thinking about that now because he brought up the fucking... Dude, it's like Eminem in a rap battle. You steal the people's thunder. How do you steal the thunder? You say the worst things about yourself.
Very true.
They can't say it about you. Dude, that's what he just did there. That's what he's doing in this fucking video right now. Tell me I'm wrong, guys. This is 100% what he's doing.
You have a point, bro.
So he's bringing the heat on himself, even though it's made up, to fucking sideline all of the serious stuff that is true that happened between them. So the yelling and the fucking controllingness, all that stuff's real. That's my theory on this.
No, you got a point, man. You got a point.
Thank you. I'm going to fuck you. I'm going to really put it in you.
All right, call me.
And I also think that she is, I also think that she's kind enough of a person where she wouldn't want to damage other women by saying rape. So thank God she didn't say rape. praise God that she
See,
didn't.
this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, why would you bring it up? Why would you even want to put that in people's ears? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, look at the top comment in the top left of his chat.
I don't remember her saying that. Yeah, exactly.
No, up one more up.
Buy her a butt plug.
What is that?
Buy her a butt plug. What does it even have to do with anything? Buy her a butt plug.
But dude, okay, you know what? So earlier I said I thought that the new girl was controlling him slightly. I said that based on the fact that I didn't watch anything really. I watched a documentary and I thought, maybe I think it's pretty even in that documentary between the two psychopaths. Now that we watched this and this fucking video alone, this little sort of situation he's in right now, this shows how controlling he is to an audience. Because again, and I know we just went over this, he brought up the R word. She didn't bring it up. He did that to completely wipe the board and have everybody not even think about what she said.
Yeah, because he's bringing something up more extreme to kind of cover his ass so people don't pay attention to everything else about her. Like, oh, wow, she's saying the same thing Des said. That's weird.
Yeah, and by the way, he keeps bringing it up to drive it in. Dude, he's a manipulator completely.
Oh, I know. Like, again, he did it to me. I wish maybe I do have it somewhere. I got to check one more place.
What did he do?
Came on. I was going to have him on the podcast. I don't care.
So, sorry, hang on. It says...
So I said, you know, he was on a podcast and he came on and all of a sudden, like, he's like, so what are we going to talk about, Rich? What are we going to talk about? I'm like, we're going to talk about the situation going on with you. You're going to talk about all the bad shit going on with you, right? That's what you want to do. You know, you want the drama, Rich, don't you? You're going to release this, aren't you? You're going to release this. And I'm like, nah, Boogie, you know what? I'm not going to release it. I'm not, if you're not in the right state of mind, I'll, you know, and he kind of, he kept on going, like, and there was other stuff that he was saying. Again, if I find it, I'll play it here. I don't give a fuck anymore. And he basically kind of gaslit me into not putting up the podcast episode. He kind of pulled a filler, like, don't ask me questions that are pertinent about me, even though I'm doing all this shit publicly. Ask me about video games instead, is basically what he was doing. It was so weird. And I was like, you know what? I don't like, this guy looks like he's on the brink. So no, I'm not going to release but since he's putting it all out there now and has a documentary, I'm not hiding it anymore.
Wait a minute. Is that a video on the channel still sitting there?
No, I thought I had it in Dropbox. I don't see it there.
Yeah, I apologize too.
Because at that point, I don't know what I would have fucking done.
He's still doing it. How many fucking minutes is he going to talk about this? He's doing it to drive the point home. It's unreal.
Well, because, yeah, you know why I'm going to break my word? Because it was manipulation bullshit, and I'm seeing him do the same thing here. Why do I need to hide it? He's not my friend. What the fuck do I owe him? Nothing.
You know, she was going to make some shit up. Thank God she didn't say. Thank God. But I think emotionally abusive was what the subreddit already thought about me. They already thought I emotionally abused my ex-wife, and she was reading that subreddit every day after we broke up. So I think the reason she said that I was emotionally abusive was because that's what they already believed, and it would be the fastest.
Ah, Boogie, man, I hope I could find the receipt to I could back up my claims.
Path.
Be lucky that I probably can't. Be lucky that past tense Rich deleted it so I never used it against you.
To sucker them into it.
I'm pissed at past tense Rich. Because I said, Rich, you know that one day he's probably going to do something stupid where it's justified to show it. Nah, delete it anyway.
I mean, look at what I did for my ex-wife. I was on fucking disability when I met my ex-wife. I got to work on YouTube and made her over $1 million fucking dollars, dude. I flew her all across the country from the East Coast.
So what?
Wait a minute.
What?
He's saying I made my wife $1 million?
No, it wasn't live. It wasn't live. You see, though, that's what I'm saying. All these discrepancies with his money. I thought your best year was 2018, Boogie.
See, that right there, he just...
You're a fucking manipulative liar. Do you see now why I'm willing, if I find it, to show what he did to me? Do you see now why I'm willing? He's a fucking manipulative liar. You're a liar, dude. How did Dez get $1 million then if you said you never had $1 million? You are a fucking gaslighting liar, bro. Period. And if I find that clip of you where you tried to gaslight me, I'm going to show it.
I'm going to show your dick.
Thank you. You have an obsession with my penis tonight.
Obsession?
To the West Coast, we went and visited her family for 2 weeks. Twice a fucking year, she got to meet
her favorite
Will it
author,
happen?
her favorite musician. She got to meet Brandy. I mean, I gave that girl.
All right, Quantum 2988. You had good times together. It doesn't mean she owes you her fucking life. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you gave her money, you did, but if she was still miserable, it doesn't matter what you bought her, where she traveled to. You could have bought her a fucking Mercedes made out of solid gold. Doesn't matter. She wasn't happy with you anymore, and I could see why. Goodbye. Have a good day. File's done. You've got mail.
Still a pretty shitty husband. I was definitely pretty fucking fat and unable to do a lot of stuff. But the one thing I could do, I did. The one thing I could do.
The one thing I could do is manipulate her, gaslight her, make her feel like a piece of shit. That's the one thing I could do, and I could spend $250,000 on hookers. It's actually 2 hours. All right, well, I was wrong. I'm sorry. God.
I did.
I'm gonna
Like, go
tie
watch
myself
the
to
video
your
and see
fish.
what she complains about. She asked for money. I didn't give it to her, and that was it. She asked for money after we broke up. I didn't give it to her. Why not just give her the money? Because I don't deal with fucking terrorists, man. I don't deal with terrorists. Fuck that shit. You and I aren't dating anymore. You don't get any of my help or my money. I broke up with you for a reason. And it doesn't matter that you tell me I'll make a video about you and ruin your career. Then ruin my fucking career. Do it. I don't negotiate with terrorists, man. I do not negotiate with terrorists. If you threaten me and I'm gonna make a video, I'm gonna show up at your house. Fucking do it, pussy.
There may be half fucking truth to what he's. Who knows? But there is a pattern that some of what she's saying was definitely true. I don't care what he says. Because Dez was saying the same thing while he was on the phone. So unless she just kind of took notes and made her own script, which there is a somewhat off chance that she did, I could kind of see him doing what she was saying. But was she probably embellishing it with her bad acting that we saw towards the end? Of course, it could be both things. It could be that he actually did terrible things, and it could also be that she's a lying bitch.
Pussy, you ain't getting shit from me. Do your shit. I'm not here to pay nobody. I'm not here to pay nobody.
In about 5
I'm not here to be
minutes,
fucking extorted. You threaten me, fucking step. Bring on your shit.
In the end, not much would come out of the Lucy Fox situation, but it would begin establishing.
Sounds like he's saying Lucy fucks.
A pattern of
That's his
behavior
list.
from Boogie. Starting in 2018, Boogie would claim that he'd spent close to $200,000 on sex workers.
And then say that was wrong.
And then say it was right, and then it wasn't right.
Yeah,
and then say he fucked Mike Klum.
and then say Mike Klum got all the numbers wrong, even though Boogie got to preview it and watch it first and say if the numbers are wrong.
The rules are we're going to go out and eat. We're going to have dinner. Maybe we're going to fuck. And you're going to enjoy a nice lifestyle that you don't normally.
But why? Like they're on a date with them because it's imaginary. Because you're paying them. They don't want your company. It's so weird. So fucking weird. I don't get it.
Get to enjoy. It's not a revelation. I like beautiful women. I like to hang out with beautiful women. Fuck beautiful women. We all do. I never got to do that. The women I dated were pretty, sure, but they were like Arkansas 8s, not LA 10s. With sugaring, I got to fuck some LA 10s, and I think that's cool. But then it's.
But why? And then that's it. You paid. Didn't he drive like one of their kids to school every day for a while or something like that?
No, he like gave enough. One of them had an autistic child, and he paid for the schooling, the whole thing, for a year.
For a woman that's literally just tolerating him for money. Oh Christ.
Well, it's like what you're going to do for me. You pay for my Photoshop, I'll suck your dick.
No, I'm just going to pour sugar on you and shit on you. There you go.
Window shopping, right? Like any other meat market like Tinder, you kind of scroll down the list of photos until you find someone that looks.
Yeah, but these are women who may be like, hey, I actually want to be with you. It's like, hey, open up your wallet and I may actually come, like, step through your door and shake your hand.
Open your wallet and I may come.
Oh, my God, man.
Interesting to you?
I can't.
I think this girl's really cute. Oh, yeah. Yeah. She's definitely a little thicker than I necessarily would always go for, but there's nothing wrong with that.
What, really?
He would essentially
No
view
shit.
women as objects and sexual conquests that he would just have to pay for. This viewpoint would draw the ire of...
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Critical. My thumbnail's going to be just a still image that I don't even change the aspect ratio on.
I'm going to make $1 million in 2 months.
$1 million 2 months. Fucking 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm going to make $1 million in 2 months, guys. My hair's longer than Jay's.
Discussing this.
Why do you deserve that? Because
I'm
you
going to put my
filmed your
cock
20th
into the
Francis
machine
chugging
behind me and
Mountain
grab
Dew
it
while-
with the claw.
Listen.
While pooping
You know
his
what?
pants and putting
I'd be into
popcorn
it.
in a microwave video? Like, what? It's such a deranged mindset that he believes he is entitled to all of these women wanting to slobber on his meat because he is a famous YouTuber. He shouldn't be settling for an Arkansas 8. No, he deserves the LA 10s.
I don't know if he was saying that. He was saying he wanted to try out the LA 10s. I don't think he was saying like he was owed them. I mean, again, we've just been roasting the shit out of Boogie, so I'm not defending him. I'm just trying to be as objective as I can. He was like, I want to, I'm used to going to the Chinese buffet, man. I want to go to the 5-star restaurant, have Gordon Ramsay, use his pubic hair as pepper on my salad.
I thought you were going to say have Gordon Ramsay fuck him.
Oh, maybe that too.
In the British voice. You like that, boy?
No. I'm going to fuck you in the ass right now.
You can't even do that.
Oh my. Yeah, like Gordon Ramsay always does those intense voiceovers no matter what he's doing. Like, so I went upstairs and took a giant shit. Like, why do you sound like you're on top of the mountain? I took a giant shit. Listen.
So he pays for sex workers because Boogie deserves that top shelf pussy with the pinky out. And to me...
No, that's not what he was saying. I'm sorry. As much as I've roasted Boogie pretty hard throughout this whole thing, he was saying he wanted to have like a taste of it. He wasn't saying he deserved it. You know, he was not saying that. Now, was he gaslighting his ex? Yes. Was he gaslighting that other girl? Yes. Was she also full of shit? Yes. But no, he wasn't saying that he's entitled to top-tier pussy.
This audacity is alarming.
Now, he did feel like he was entitled to not work a real job. He's like, I have 4 million subscribers. But, bro, like 3,000 people are watching you. You ain't owed shit.
To me, this screams that he...
He did say deserved? Did he really?
Wait, I don't think he did he?
I'll go back to the clip again. If he said this, I watched that a billion times and never heard him say deserved.
I don't think he did, but...
Starting in 2018, Boogie would claim that he'd spent close to $200,000 on sex workers.
You know the rules. The rules are we're going to go out and eat. We're going to have dinner. Maybe we're going to fuck. And you're going to enjoy a nice
hang on.
Oh, stop talking a second. I want to hear what he says.
You got it, but you got to get the word fuck onto the soundboard the way he says it there.
For what?
Because listen to how he said it.
It's not really that good. I'm never going to use it.
Well, okay, fine. I'll fuck you then.
If you want to use it.
It's not a revelation. I like beautiful women. I like to hang out with beautiful women, fuck beautiful women. We all do. I never got to do that. The women I dated were pretty, sure. But they were like Arkansas 8s, not LA 10s. With sugaring, I got to fuck some LA 10s, and I think that's cool. But then it's window shopping, right? Like any other meat market like Tinder, you kind of scroll down the list of photos until you find someone that looks interesting to you. I think this girl's really cute. Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that a real website, by the way?
That thicker than I necessarily would always go for, but there's nothing wrong with that.
He would essentially view women as objects and sexual conquests that he would...
Oh, he didn't say it there, at least.
Yeah, I don't think he said it.
Like, we could go back and check the other documentary again. All right, let's go. Let's find.
Yeah.
I want to. I'm just curious because that changes the whole dynamic.
True. Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls by James Chappelli.
All right, so where is this fucking documentary? Here it is. And I could find it quickly.
Look at my breasts are in your mouth.
There we go.
Right there, right there.
I know. I'm just gonna.
We all
Click your
do.
balls.
I never got to do that. The women I dated were pretty, sure, but they were like Arkansas 8s, not LA 10s. With sugaring, I got to fuck some LA 10s, and I think that's cool.
We got back to the hotel, and I do regret to say that I slept with Boogie 290.
If someone could give me a time code, it would be appreciated because that changes the whole dynamic of it. I want to hear it.
Also, how did they film this? They got 2 actors?
They probably or just some fucking B-roll or some shit. Like they have like the stock stuff. Like if
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
Just,
that probably is stock. You're right.
Controversial take. Boogie just made DSP look good. Well, yeah. Even though Phil has no self-awareness, he wouldn't pay money on hookers and go hard on crypto. Well, he would go hard on other muscular men. We do know that.
I'll go hard on you.
Listen, he would go hard on WWE champions, sweaty men, and he loves...
I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
That's fucked up.
Overall, the experience, and I don't mean to fat shame or anything, but there was rules upon rules upon rules, and it took me a lot of time to find a stick.
I know we watched this before. 9:20 in the dock. Okay. Here we go. Let's check it out.
She's definitely a little thicker than I necessarily would always go for, but there's nothing wrong with that. So I deserve to go to Disneyland with a beautiful girl, right? I deserve to go to New York.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah.
No, the Boogie, no one owes you shit. No, all right. Opinions changed. You blew it, Boogie. You deserve. You deserve. You should have paid your house off, so you deserve to go into foreclosure. How about that?
We'll just have to pay for this.
You blew it.
Because you needed to fucking have a pretty woman around you so you could not look pathetic. Yeah, go live in a 1-bedroom apartment. Good night.
Withdraw the ire of.
Ask me how I really feel.
Moist critical.
How do you feel about
him
this?
To make a video on Boogie with a segment.
I feel he's an entitled piece of shit. That's how I feel.
Oh God.
Discussing this.
Why do you deserve that? Because you
don't deserve a fucking. Oh, I'll make it a video on this tomorrow. I'm angry. I don't care. It's old. I don't care if it gets 3,000 views. I'm pissed off now. The fuck do you deserve? What do I deserve? No one owes me shit. What the fuck are we, dude? We're fucking YouTubers, dude. We're nothing. If anything, being a YouTuber makes you more toxic. People fucking... I mean, I appreciate because people enjoy my stuff and they see that I have some kind of talent. I don't want to pat myself on the back. They listen. Some people listen to my music. But people tell me because of my main YouTube channel, they won't even click on my music to listen to it.
Salin99 donated $15. Wait, bird father, Jay. I just got here. You have to restart the stream. Or just kiss Carlos's breasts.
I quit fucking people in the ass after Boogie came into my clinic. Did he come in your ass though? Hopefully not. Listen, so I'm sorry, Sexy Coco. But yeah, well, the thing about Phil, this is why I enjoy Phil so much because it's like just a comedy show. You know, it's a sad one sometimes. It's starting to get more pathetic where it's going to tragedy lolcow territory. But it's just him being an idiot. Like yelling at his audience because they said he played the game on easy. Like, I don't know. It's just like watching like Cheers back in the day, except it's Phil and he's masturbating. I'm just gonna stroke my cock and make it like a rock.
Filmed your 20th franchise.
Then I'm gonna blow my load.
Cause everybody loves
and
all the cum.
And my dick will explode. And
my
controller, I just came.
Bum, bum, bum.
And it's Tevin I will blame.
Bum, ba, ba, ba. Nobody donates to me. I'm gonna be homeless. Come to my stream where everyone knows my name.
No, you just can't say. You can't fucking say anything except talk about him.
Francis chugging Mountain Dew while pooping his pants and putting popcorn in a microwave video? Like, what? It's such a deranged mindset that he believes he is entitled to all of these women wanting to slobber on.
Yeah, well, wow. I can't believe I missed that. Yeah, this gives me a completely different take on Critical's beautiful hair. No, not on him as a person. I actually like Critical's videos. He should make a thumbnail. Like, don't just, like, taking, like, a 4x3. But, hey, I mean, he's doing something right that I'm not doing because he could fart and get 10 million views. Maybe if I fart, I'll get more views. Jay's having, like, cyber sex like it's 2006.
You know, it's actually funny.
Because he is
technically kind of him.
I knew it. He's fucking talking to titties. He is talking to titties. See? I'm a smart man with a small dick.
Famous YouTuber. He shouldn't be settling for an Arkansas 8. No, he deserves the LA 10s. So he pays for sex workers because Boogie deserves that top shelf pussy with the pinky out. And to me, this audacity is alarming. To me, this screams that he only views women as objects to be conquered.
Jay is typing to me, too. He says, I want you to touch my ass and look into my eyes.
Somebody just messaged me. I'm not going to dox him, but he said, Rich missed my super chat. My Streamlabs.
Okay.
Wood. Yeah, Wood. Woody 4077.
Okay. Let me take number one. We are 100% sure that Ass Mangold and Moist are not the same person. Yeah, they look nothing alike, even with the they just have long hair. That's it. Number two, Rich and Jay. Either of you seen Half-Life documentary? I have not. I want to though. Also, Rich, I'm gonna come over there and have you lick my hairy meat tunnel while I push out a mudslide. I'm gonna fucking vomit in my throat.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come.
Why do I have a sound clip of my former president saying I'm gonna come?
I'm gonna come.
Hey, is it a 1 a.m. stream or a 2?
1. 1 a.m. stream. 1 a.m. stream. Philip Burnell lets out all the cream.
All right, I'm getting Christmas crack and I'll stay until 1.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m.
Yeah, I'll fuck
sexually. He shouldn't be settling for something that's an Arkansas 8. That's beneath him. Have they looked at his subscriber count? No. What he deserves is the LA 10s, so he gets into the sugar baby community. But the point is, you don't deserve anything. To speak here like you deserve these women, you are entitled to these women because of your online success is so delusional.
Dr. Sex E Coco donated $15. Rich, Jay, chat. I am gonna keep watching, but in case I fall asleep, I hope you all enjoyed your Thanksgiving and had plenty of dark meat. Rich, I have you enjoy with the kids tomorrow. Jay, fuck you for being a Canadian. Canada is where they eat da poo poo.
Oh, God, that was beautiful. Good night, Sexy Coco. Jesus Christ. Speaking of Jesus Christ, we have Critical on the screen. People, at my mall now, they have those claw machines that are like purposely designed to make sure you never get like, oh my God, there's AirPods in there. Yeah, good luck getting them. The thing is just like they make sure it's like a limp dick. It's like it won't pick up anything.
What happened to your dick?
And people constantly, like they have those claw machines where they'll have like AirPods in them. And they're meant to never pick up anything, but idiots are every time they must be making a killing with those things.
Yeah, you know what? My buddy owns one.
People are so stupid, man. They're like fucking mosquitoes with like a fluorescent light or whatever the hell it is, ultraviolet.
So you know how that works? You know how they actually scam people? The claw itself has different pressure sensitivity. Once a certain amount of money is donated into the machine, the claw actually gets
given, not donated.
Whatever. Yeah. The claw actually gets stronger, and that's how people land more things.
Oh, so they make sure that a certain profit margin is met, and then fine, okay, one person will win.
Yeah.
And then they hope, and then that one person will say, hey, I actually got the AirPods. And a bunch of other idiots will show up, and they'll all give their money, and then they'll make the profit again, and then take another one. Listen.
Now.
Touch me.
You know the one that has, like, the visible line that goes back and forth? Like, digital line? You have to hit the button when it's dead center?
No, I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
All right, fuck you. Play the video.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You know the one that has like this 47-degree angle that it might pinch your nipple if you walk by it? No, I don't.
And speaking of delusion, him criticizing the lady for being thicker than he would normally go for is...
Yeah, she was hot as hell. What is he talking about?
It's just down.
It's like everyone with that like beautiful woman with big titties and curves. Oh, she's fat. Get the fuck out of here. Fat, 99% of those dudes say they probably had a boner while they were talking about, oh my god, she's disgusting. Why is my penis throbbing?
Downright ridiculous and absurd. It just really seems like with the way he speaks about women throughout the documentary, he just views them as sex.
I want to know where everyone knows I came. There you go.
Oh.
You got your super chat, Todd Provolone.
Okay, I'm going to be up until 7 a.m., so let's go.
Well, because you're having your fucking Christmas heroin.
Oh, dude, I've gained like 5
his own
pounds.
pleasure. Really, that...
Listen, your dick is 5 pounds hard. Put it on my head.
That's the most important thing when it comes to...
Do you remember you paid me to edit that movie? What was the movie again?
Oh, yeah, Samurai Cop.
Yeah, and I replaced Samurai Cop titties with
birds, right?
With birds, yeah. That was classic.
Oh my god, it was so much fun watching that movie. That was so. There's a sequel. I bet you I could watch a sequel without getting in trouble too.
Well,
I'll have to figure it out.
I think there's breasts in it.
You'll have to edit out the breasts.
No, you pay me, so
I'll
I'll edit. Listen, I'll edit a video of you just showing me your breasts.
Well, does it suck? Like sometimes suck is good.
Well, dude, there's apparently like a Samurai Cop that was just made. Like recently-ish.
The best is when they put the wig on him because he like had another gig and like they had to do some reshoots. So they put this like wig where like the hair is like 80 times thicker and it looks like they went to the dollar store to get the wig.
Yep. Have you seen the guy recently? He was on Red Letter Media like 5-6 years ago.
I think so. Yeah. God, it was like it was almost like a parody of action movies, but it actually wasn't a parody. It was trying to be an action movie, which makes it magnificent. Critical looks like he's staring at me like he's going to stick three fingers in my...
Holy fuck, you're right. Holy shit,
He looks like he's going to stick 3 fingers in my butthole, and I'm going to thank him.
The women for him.
Over the years, Boogie would have multiple moments on live streams where he would make off-the-cuff comments about sex workers and sex in general.
Why do I have 2 beds? One for me and one for my hooker. One.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
This has so. I've seen this a billion times, but now knowing the rest of what I know about him, this carries a lot more weight. More weight.
Yeah, a lot of weight. Look at how big it is. But what the fuck is going on here?
Just me and my hooker spending $250,000 on sluts that don't give a shit about me.
One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for the hooker.
What is he?
One for me and one for my...
He's showing his, I guess.
Whoa.
He's thrusting. Watch. You've never seen this, really?
No.
This is like borderline meme that this became.
How can he thrust?
Well, we're gonna.
You pause too much, says somebody.
Well, then they can just go watch the video.
Do I have 2 beds? One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker.
Play the Oblivion music.
One for me and one
No.
for my hooker.
Come on, Ryan, do it now for me.
We're trying to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders.
Actually, yes.
One for me and one for my hooker. Welcome to the sub club.
Of course.
One for me and one for the hooker.
This is horrifying. I can't look away, though.
One for me and one for the hooker.
How long's he do this for?
Me and one for the hooker.
Pause it right while he's looking at the camera.
Oh, the camera's on the whole time. Wait, where are we at?
Hang on, pause it on that. I'm taking a screenshot of him looking.
Hold on, I'll get it there.
One for the hooker.
I'll get you there.
One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one.
Okay, I got it.
You got it.
It's going in a thumbnail.
Yo, put it on Twitter. Look what we're doing right now. And at Boogie. Oh my god. Yeah, I should just like crop in at 16:9 of him thrusting and have that be my intro. For the streams. Oh god.
Dude, that's fucking brilliant, to be honest. Right there. And it just loops?
Yeah, it just loops. I'll just loop him thrusting in
so
slow motion.
Where is the hooker? Not there yet, or
not there yet? I guess he's in a hotel room. He's waiting.
Dude, he's got his whole setup.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't realize. Yeah, okay. Obviously, it's slowed down, but he is continuing to air thrust.
This is hot.
Yeah.
Rich, we gotta edit you into the background, just looking.
Welcome to the sub club.
Well, that was the thing we watched. That's the sound you're gonna make when he fucks you.
Take it, bitch.
He's still going.
He just said, "Take it, bitch."
How much to hump like that on stream? Not happening. I know I do stupid shit, but anything with me like, you know, pretending to do doggy style on my future hooker, I'm not going to have a hooker. I'm saying he's obviously waiting for a hooker.
Jedi Sarisa says, "Is Boogie showing how to stuff a turkey? Happy Thanksgiving." Thank you.
Well, he's going to be stuffing something. He's going to put his meat flap in her hole.
How does it even get to her hole?
He lifts up the flaps.
Imagine Boogie has like a 20-foot dick.
Oh God, dude, like a python under his meat curtain.
Oh God, that's just. Earlier on Twitter, I watched a python snake have diarrhea.
Yeah, I should end the poll. You could. Well, that's a thing that you watch. I didn't even know snakes had diarrhea.
Yeah, look up snake with constipation. He shoots shit out of his ass. A snake has an ass.
Listen, I'm gonna have to take a bunch of fiber when you fly here and shit on your chest as soon as you come in the door.
I'm getting paid.
I finished already. I'm sorry, guys.
You just gotta lick them right where they pee from. Like this.
He's lost his fucking mind. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's how you do Rich's ass, but still, holy shit. Holy shit.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Yeah, that's what you do to your ass. You go, and you slap it like that.
All right. He could have.
Wait. It's about to get really weird. Ready? Watch.
Don't tell me he's choking.
Yep. Watch.
Loop the clip and make a soundboard about Boogie thrusting. There's your next project. Yeah, dude. I think that needs to become. I mean, it's not violent. He's completely clothed. He's just air humping.
Here it goes. Here he goes. Watch this.
Die.
I have no fucking words. So he's pretending to eat pussy while choking someone and saying die. Farewell, Mr. Rogers. How do you do here, neighbor? I'm just going to eat your vagina and choke you to fucking death while I do it. Won't you be my neighbor? I'm going to bury my face in your...
Yeah, instead of won't you be my neighbor, it's something else.
Yeah, we can't say.
Won't you? It's like, won't you bury my neighbor with me?
Oh my God, man!
I'm gonna pin you down and choke you until you die.
Won't you be my neighbor? Choke you to sleep.
Have you ever seen the Mr. Rogers clip where he puts the fucking clown mask on in slow motion?
No, I've never seen that.
It's
or maybe I have, because I think people who were pissed off at some of my takes on Twitter replied with that. So yes,
yeah,
I have.
it is
It's
pretty
a gift.
funny. It's basically what Boogie turned into. Won't you be my victim?
Okay. Well, wow, that was weird.
That could be a cue. Someone says you can't put your finger into a clitoris. Somebody here doesn't have a scalpel handy. Because let me tell you something. You splay that fucker just right, you can wrap it all around your fingers. You just gotta...
Oh, fuck me.
You gotta
this is
shave real
like-
thin. Woo! That's disturbing. That's the most fucked up thing I've said in a while.
By 2023, any illusion and facade.
I love how he zooms into the black and white. And now time for a fat man thrusting in slow motion.
Dude, honestly, that's let's just stop. Let's just stop for a second.
No, I got something. I'm bringing up something here.
Yeah, okay. But dude, to make a joke about doing that to a woman
is weird.
That's not a joke. That's like
a signal. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a deep-rooted aggression that he holds against women, because that would be considered to be one of the worst things you could do. Yeah, that's a red flag, Biffy. That's a red flag.
Major red flag here. Hold on one second.
Although I'm gonna cut your ass open with my dick.
What the fuck did he just say?
Won't you be my neighbor?
Here we go. So.
Bonus in-game rewards.
Oh,
Duels
fuck
are
your
Black
ad.
Unlock Modern Warfare 3 in-game rewards.
I have premium on my main, but.
Welcome to the Sub Club.
Oh, man.
One for me and one for the hooker.
Oh, I'm sorry I had to do that. I don't know why I thought of track and field with the NES when I saw that. Listen.
One for
That
me
was pretty
and one
funny.
for the hooker.
Listen, don't you feign that was funny when you didn't think it was funny.
Yeah,
You're
it
fucking
was-
fired.
No, it was fine. Fuck you.
Listen, you're fired. You thought it was a 6 out of 10. I thought it was a 10 out of 10. You're fired. I'm only giving you a bird as a severance package, and then you're gonna have to masturbate on OnlyFans. Let's go.
I probably could make a lot of money there.
Yeah, because you have a big dick. Yeah, the flag is on. It's a fucking blowtorch going up in the air.
One for me and
Yeah,
one
that
for the
is
hooker.
that.
Yeah.
That actually is like
Yeah.
Disturbing.
That's like a level of,
Welcome to the Sub Club.
Take it, bitch.
you know, that's
Take
just.
it.
And the way, and listen, the way he's talking there is
Mhm.
also like another flag of how he treats women.
It's like a power
Finished
thing.
already. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, guys.
I have never, I have never outright
Nah.
just said "take it, bitch" to a girl who I was having sex with. Even if they asked me to do it, I was like, "Yeah, I'm not into that." That's just like no.
I've had women that I wouldn't even go. They were like, "Yeah, I'm into choking." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm into not being with you ever." I won't do it.
I've done the fake choking thing where you grab like this side and this side, but don't push
No.
down.
I will never.
I've done
Especially
that.
with what I do. No way. If
With
they're
what
like
you do, what do you do?
YouTube, I'm talking about, dude.
Oh, I
All
thought you said especially with what you do. I'm like, what do you do?
with
what
what
do
I
you
do. No, I'm talking about this. Like, dude, could you imagine if like they wanted to get? He choked me. Get the fuck out of here. I would. My hands are not going a mile near your neck.
Oh, that. Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah. Anyone else got Boogie MS on their 2024 bingo card?
M word, S word.
I don't know what. Did we speed up the video or is it still half speed? No, it's
Dead,
normal.
dead man, what are you talking about? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Oh, fuck.
Like this.
Here we go. Yeah, like how long does that, even before this, oh, Jesus Christ, even before this weird sick shit, like, okay, did we get it? You're eating pussy. Like, you could have stopped that.
Die. 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 Okay. Well, wow, that was weird.
That could be a cue. Someone says you can't put your finger into a clitoris. Somebody here doesn't have a scalpel handy. Because let me tell you something. You splay that fucker just right, you can wrap it all around your fingers. You just got.
Oh man. I
Dude,
mean,
that right there is probably that right there, in my opinion, is the worst thing I think I've heard him say, unless I've missed something. That right there is like so telling of someone's mind. It is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, we also know how bad he is at hiding his emotions based on that skit he did in that closet. So henceforth, we have another example of him speaking his mind clearly and then playing it off as a joke. It's actually the worst thing he said, in my opinion.
Shave real thin. Woo! That's disturbing. That's the most fucked up thing I've said in a while.
By 2023, any
why are you going back with the dramatic music to him thrusting?
illusion and facade of Boogie being the Fred Rogers of the internet has been long dead. This year, Boogie would reveal his new girlfriend in a teaser.
Wow.
This would immediately lead to questions of how they met.
One for me and one for my hooker, my meat flaps. See, I'm losing it, man. I'm losing. I gotta have more weed.
And he would reveal that they were trauma bonding. He would go on to say they bonded off their past traumas to help them heal, and then realize they were compatible.
Yeah, that's
going to
go
off
well.
as odd, as he had met his wife the same way as they.
And they both are named Dez, and both look identical. Can we not? Like, that's a big deal.
Both bonded
It's
over
really
terrible
weird.
losses in their life. He would then reveal her age, that she was 20. This would be especially concerning as Boogie was nearly 50. He would also reveal that they started DMing when she was 19. In the past, Boogie would comment that someone in their 30s would not have anything in common with someone in their 20s.
Oh, stop that. Why? But yeah, I play video games too, Boogie. It's not 1992 anymore where it's just like 10-year-olds and weirdos. You know what I mean? It's a different time now. It's a form of entertainment. You don't have to be with a 20-year-old to have the same, you know, that's just, I don't know. He's weird.
Hey, what happened to
How
Woody?
young is too young?
He just does the PKA podcast now. It's like, it's not like, I wouldn't say it's wildly successful, but they do good, decent numbers.
Oh, that's cool. I don't really know much about him.
That's Kyle from, hey, what is this, FPS Russia again?
Do what?
How young is too young, Boogie? Gotta know.
So that's interesting, because I've gone out with a few girls who are kind of young, 20-year-old since the divorce, so it's been nice. But I think too young is age of consent. I think if they're not in the age of consent in at least your region, you're definitely breaking the law.
Oh.
Dating a 20-year-old, going out, even just going out one time with a 20-year-old is hard enough. I can't imagine a fucking 18-year-old. And I think the age of consent in Arkansas might actually be less than 18. I know in some state it's 16. What the fuck do you have in common with a 16-year-old if you're in your 20s or your 30s? God bless your 40s. A 20-year-old girl is hard enough to date because they only know 3 things and they're wrong about all 3 of them.
But now that Boogie's dating someone that's 20 years old, he doesn't think it's a problem because he believes he can help her due to his experience.
Emotionally, you can be an extremely difficult person and can bring a lot of baggage into another partner's life. Do you think that it's fair to do that to a 19-year-old? Do you not see the predatory nature of dating a 19-year-old as a middle-aged man?
Okay, so she's not 19. I don't know where people are getting that from.
She's 20. What a difference.
I know she's learned so much in the last 8 months, though.
Yeah.
She's
learned how to lift up his 6 meat flaps.
Yeah, with the hockey stick.
I was 19 when she wrote me at first, but she was 20 by the time we started like officially dating, and certainly well into her 20s by the time we actually met. Yeah. So,
dude, when he's fucking, he probably looks like the Godskin Apostles, the big one. If anyone here play Elden Ring, where the guy like his stomach puffs out, that's Boogie fucking.
Oh god. Boogie probably shoots massive loads.
For the Elden Ring, well, for the Elden Ring people, you know what I'm talking about.
So, that said, I feel like I'm in the best place in my life.
She looks like Dreamcast guy.
She needs to go.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, I see it a little bit.
I see it. I see it.
I cannot I won't say that now.
Keep dating an old guy.
Go down to get over like all of the things that she's been through. So I feel like I can help her with that.
Another aspect to this.
You can't help her with shit, dude.
Dude, this interview was kind of creepy. right here. This part.
Tess is the god skid. That's mean. She's 20. Leave her alone. Let's just go with Boogie looking like the fat one when he's fucking.
Is that she was also a fan of Boogie prior to messaging him.
The violence and stress impacted me where now I have anxiety, but it wasn't just from that. It was definitely a part of just like growing up. I've had a lot of
I
trials
agree,
and
Terrence.
errors and just like things go wrong. So I originally discovered Boogie on YouTube. My initial impression of Boogie was he's adorable. I don't know what it was. It was, I guess it's his energy, his curly hair, his glasses.
Knees weak, flaps are sweaty.
Can I say during this documentary I got the feeling that they haven't had sex. Like they've done a bunch of stuff, but they haven't. Because there's a moment where he says something like, "Oh, we're waiting to get more intimate" or something. I remember.
He's so fucking weird. No shit. That's like, wow, Rich. Well, great commentary. But nothing what he did here makes sense. He put out this documentary to say, this is my swan song, and it's damning. People have opinions. He's pissed off at them. He puts all these numbers in there, to show how bad he was with his money. Then he gets on shows, and all the numbers are wrong. All the numbers are fucking wrong. Then he goes and says he gave close to like $1 million to Dez. I'm sure that includes things you bought and shit like that. But nonetheless, I thought you didn't make that much money on YouTube, Boogie. Everything out of your mouth is a fucking lie. Fuck you.
Jesus.
Like that's why I'm just done.
Calm down. Holy fuck.
I'm not. Well, do you think that's the worst you've heard me at? Like, it gets to the point where it's just so fucking old, dude. You're a broken record. Oh, I didn't know if I was going to kill myself this year, or I was going to kill myself next year, or I was going to do this. You can't use your mental illness as a shield, and it just gets tiring. It just gets tiring, and it just makes me dislike you because you just like, I have mental illness, and I don't do that. You make other people who suffer from it look bad because you use it as a crutch for all of your stupid ass life choices. That's why I get angry. It's not a crutch. You are a grown man. You have made bad choices. Own them. That's it. And stop using, it's my brain. It's my brain. Yeah, it's everyone's brain. What the fuck else would it be? Anyway.
I must be into nerds. I don't.
Because, there are days, man, where I don't want to get out of bed. There are days, especially with shit that's been going on with me, there are days where I don't want to fucking move. But I don't go on 8,000 fucking videos and cry about it over and over again. Every single day. I've had updates videos due to it being a major situation, but imagine, hey guys, this is why my life sucks dick today. Yeah, because you're the only one who has problems in your life, Boogie. So there you go. Jay's looking at tits right now.
I am?
Look at my tits.
I am?
So, that's why it kind of gets under my skin more, because it's like, stop using what a lot of people suffer with as your crutch to be a big, giant fucking baby, No,
I never really paid attention to like my feelings or anything because I kind of like kept to myself in school. So like, I don't know, he's just adorable to me. I like him.
Another odd coincidence in this whole thing is that
have a good night, Cosmic.
She shares a name with Boogie's ex-wife. This would be odd as they have a lot of similarities.
Like everything. They even look the same, dude. They look the same.
It is really weird. Look at that.
Yeah,
image.
when he said, this exactly, dude. This is what pisses me off about it and gets me bent. When he says dead people don't have houses, it's just like, I thought I was going to kill. Like, look, and I'm not trying to downplay suicide because I'm sounding like I'm being, like, it's a serious thing. Do I think Boogie has been suicidal before? Of course, 100% I do. But he blames every single fucking choice. I had mental illness. Thought I was going to kill myself. I had mental illness. I thought I was going to kill myself. But you're still here, which is good. I don't take that the wrong way. Stop using it as a crutch, your mental illness, for all of your ridiculous choices, dude.
Now, but they share the same name.
You're not special over anyone else who has life problems. You're not. And that actually pissed me off just as much, if not more, where he's like, I know I said this before, but all right, great, you have 4 million subs. What the fuck are you entitled to? No one's watching your shit. No one's coming to your streams. You gotta go get a job. And you're not gonna go get a job. Well, I'm a felon and I have I can't walk and I have no self-esteem and you have to go through 3 flaps to see my penis, that's going to make people want to hire you. You don't want, and I found out the job for Meta PCs was a real job that was actually on the table, but he didn't want it. Life is full of choices, dude. You're a grown man. You've made choices.
They both bonded with Boogie due to ongoing trauma or past trauma, and they were both fans of Boogie prior to meeting with him. Something Boogie's girlfriend would bring up during a documentary she was in was that she did not have a father figure while growing up.
I don't have a good
Yeah, I can't find a job. I have all right, yeah, I agree. Dude, doing this makes it tougher to find a job, but you had Meta PCs who works with YouTubers or was like, hey, you want to do stuff here? Come on in. Nah, and then you told people another lie. This is from what I heard. Another lie was you said that it was an act. They didn't really want to give you a job.
Oh, wait, they did?
They actually did, from what I heard.
Oh, that's
Could someone correct me here if I'm wrong? If I'm wrong, I don't want to put that out.
I thought you said capiche. 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 Confirm that. I'm like, who the fuck's capiche?
No, it's like the fucking Tim and Eric's.
I know, that's why I know. What people don't realize
I'm right. He did.
Chris said it.
He was offered the job.
Who's Chris?
Chris the Narc. He does the live streams on YouTube. He was offered the job. It was a real thing, and he turned it down because I have 4 million subs, even though 3 of them watch me. Fuck out of here.
Relationship with my father. I don't really call him my father. Call him sperm donor, but
oh well, wow. You don't really talk to your father. It looks like someone else has filled the shoes there, and his name is Boogie.
don't have to be put into the documentary. I don't reference him as father to me. He's never really been my father. He signed his rights away, or my rights away, whenever I was 20 months old, or was it 18 months old? I think it was 18 months old. He signed his rights.
And wasn't she a cam girl too?
Her?
I believe so. I could be wrong about that. Allegedly.
Underage though? I thought she was just
no,
turned
not
of age.
underage. She's 20, so she could have been doing it for a couple of years.
Oh,
yes,
18.
people are saying yes. Cam girl. I heard she was.
Well, couldn't you find evidence of that? Not that I'm going to look for it, but couldn't you?
I thought she said it in the documentary, unless I'm going wrong. Unless I'm going wrong. What the fuck does that
The
mean?
only thing that's going to go wrong is your dick in my mouth.
It didn't make me feel good. It hurt a lot. I definitely just
Dude, I'd
wanted
stay
that
up-
father figure in that role and just didn't ever have it.
$3.50
Growing up
via
without a
Super
father
Chat.
figure
What are you
has
talking
its
about?
challenges.
What? I don't get that.
Like you just don't
Yeah,
have
I'm not
that
sure what
that support system that you would, and the advice that you need, and so it's just difficult.
During a podcast, Boogie would answer a hypothetical question about a woman he would choose, and he would say he would choose a woman with no father because she would have daddy issues. He would jokingly say that he could take advantage of that and make her do whatever he wanted.
And a girl like Ray, she doesn't just have daddy issues, she's got mommy issues too. She doesn't know who the fuck her family is, all right? If you show her the slightest amount of kindness, and Finn did, you know you can wrap that girl around your little finger.
Holy shit, now he's just giving away his...
Now he's just, the mask is just like, bing!
I'm gonna give you everything you want, okay? To retread this ground, but I just want to be honest with you. I know that I can go full-on Jabba the Hutt with that girl because she's gonna let me chain her up, put her in that...
Look at the agony in Dick Masterson's. I'm not laughing at what he's fucking saying, but look at Dick Masterson.
That looks like the camera's on the whole time.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to fucking nut, but it's horror.
A slave lay outfit and do whatever I want to. And you know what? She'll call me daddy because she has no clue who her real daddy is.
Boogie and his current girlfriend would appear in Jabba the Hutt and Leia cosplays for Halloween. The biggest concern between Boogie
Wait a minute.
and...
Did he make a joke about Jabba the Hutt in the past and then he did it with her? Is that what just happened there?
Who the fuck knows?
Is that what just happened, guys?
He's like borderline evil. He's like, oh, dude.
His current girlfriend's age gap is emotional maturity. She would...
I can't believe he just admitted his whole mask came off. He wants to find women that he can manipulate.
Oh my god.
It's hard
What's getting you so emotional?
because
All
I
right,
love
guys.
him, and just imagining a life without him is difficult.
Why am I eating hair?
Yeah, he goes for train wrecks.
I do.
Yeah.
All right, another minute and 36
I do
seconds.
love
You are
him.
saying.
I truly love him.
Have you ever loved that?
No, a
Not
minute
really,
and
no.
36 seconds.
No.
You're not
I
leaving
haven't.
until this video's done.
What about the people
Or
who
you're
say
fired.
these are fake years. You're all in it for the clout.
5 seconds, Wes.
Let them say it. I don't care. You know, if
5
that's what they
seconds,
think,
we're
that's what they think. At the end of the day, I know how I feel. I'm not breaking up with him. If he broke up with me, that's different, but I'm never gonna find a reason to break up with him. Sorry, I'll repeat all that.
Can I play?
What was the
Can I
question?
show you what my
So if he
alarm
cheated,
clock
I'm
is
not
on
gonna
here?
break up with him because I
Hold on.
love him.
I think this is where she says even if he cheated on me, she wouldn't break up with him unless
Here it
he
is.
broke
Ready?
up with
This
her.
is it.
And it's gonna hurt, yeah. We're gonna talk about it.
He's here still. Wes
But-
is still here.
I know at the end of the day he loves me.
Wes, that's your new name.
It would,
Wes.
to see him with.
But he's done
I
that
thought that was
before.
Boogie's dick on the Reddit.
It would
frame
hurt
there.
and it would make me jealous, but I'd get it. Women
Listen,
are beautiful.
If Rich cheated on me with
Let's
another
shelter
editor,
a second.
Relationship appears to be Boogie taking advantage of someone that is emotionally immature to handle this sort of relationship at this point in their life. To Boogie, she is legally a consenting adult who is choosing to be in this relationship with him. Despite the
This sounds
legality
like Christopher
of it, many
Todd,
are
by the way.
concerned about the age gap.
No,
Especially
Christopher-
because of Boogie's history with women and his public reputation of trying to emotionally.
It's time to talk about a man. A man with an ass. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man with an ass. Yeah. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man who had a burst on May 1st. Why?
Why?
Because he had a thirst. He stroked his dong until it burst.